What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J Hud with another video. On my way out, seeing if I can finalize this school thing and get back in there and get my couple of classes took care of. It's looking good, but you know, there's always roadblocks. So I just pray that everything work out for me so I can get on the ball, man. I hope everybody's still practicing social distancing and having your mask around when you get out to go in these stores and stuff. I got my mask, make sure I keep it. You know, I'm still dedicated to the streets to help the kids. A lot of people be coming by, they see me in the streets and they be like, oh man, you need to get out the streets, you need to get from out here. That's the problem with our older generation. They act like they're scared to be around the youth. I don't condone what they're doing, and I don't care what they're doing, but I'm not gonna never give up on the youth just because they're out in the streets. Because I was out in the streets at one time too, and I was looking for that father figure that I never had, or that older person that could have directed me in a better, you know, direction. But I didn't get that, and I wanted that bad, you know. But I used to get shunned away, and you know, nobody had the time. You know, all the males in my family was into the streets, so I didn't have that. So I'm not gonna never give up. I don't care what kind of job I get or how my financial status is. I'm never gonna give up on where I grew up at. I'm never gonna do that. If I become a millionaire or something, which I doubt, I mean, I know I wouldn't be able to live in the same society I grew up at, because I'll be like a target to a lot of people that are hungry, that want money. So I know I would have to move somewhere safe, but I would come back and give back. I would be around my neighborhood and give back and create some kind of outlet for people to have, you know, opportunity to work or do whatever they need to do. You know, I would do that. And that's why I shame some of these big time rappers and some of these big time people that do nothing for the communities they grew up in. And they always tell people how they grew up in a poor society. Well, why don't you go back to that society and give back? I mean, some people do, but not all. All should do it, because you got to remember when you were that little kid coming outside seeing nothing but drugs and shootings and needles on the ground and crack bags and dope bags, and come on, man, that's not a good way to grow up. That scars you mentally, and it makes a person feel like that's all they got coming in life. Because that's how I felt. I felt like that's all I was going to be, either a drug dealer or a drug user, and growing up in the inner city back and forth in jail. You know, my community did that to me. And I don't want young people to feel like that if they grow up in this society, because you don't have to feel like that, because it's an opportunity for you to get out of here. And it's through school, education, and meeting people. You know what I'm saying? Connecting yourself with the right people. Just because you grew up in the inner city don't mean that you have to become a product of that environment. You know, my son grew up in the inner city. He's doing very well for himself. He has his master's degree in electrical engineering. He has his own house. He got nice cars, you know, and he's working a great job. And he lives in a good environment now. And he grew up in the worst neighborhood in New Haven, Newhallville. And I'm proud of him. I know I might not told him a lot, but I'm proud of my son. He's doing very well. Him, his wife, his kids, his daughter, they're doing well. They're doing well, and I'm proud of them. And I let them know, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't be that father that I supposed to have been, but I was 17 at the time, and I was just in and out of jail and into the streets, and I thought that was cool, and I thought that made me feel like somebody, because all my life I felt like I wasn't anybody. So when I started selling drugs and making money, people start, you know, how you say it? People started, you know, coming around, adapting to me and coming around, being around me, attracted to me because I was making money and I had things. That was the only reason, and I found that out the hard way. But you know, it's a different way, it's a better way, and I'm just here to, you know, to let the kids know that it's a different way and a better way. And if they choose to do it, that's on them, and if they don't, then they'll have a struggle like I had all my life. And the only good thing about my struggle is I didn't die in it. A lot of people are dying in the struggle, you know. So I'm blessed to still be here, and that's why I feel like it's my opportunity and my job to give back to my community. It's your boy J Hud, and I'm out of here.